Alright, let's see if this is working again. My stream has been weird all night, but I think we're back, and we're trying to get the final 10 wins in a row in this deck. We have 9 wins in a row so far, so that's pretty amazing. Let's see if our stream is working good so far. We need to get rid of that Legion's Landing, definitely. Just checking if all my live stuff is working. Trying to manage several things at once. So if you're there in the chat, say hello. I haven't been able to bring this up just yet. Crested Sunmare. Okay, that's horrible. I haven't seen that in a long time. Yeah, we're not going to win this one, unfortunately. They aggroed us too fast. They already have way too much power on the board already, so we definitely needed a board wipe on this, but there's no board wipes in the deck, so this will be our only loss, but we went this far with a valiant effort, but we're down to 6 life, so okay. There it is there. We, that's the only loss of this deck, but, we got a really good... That was the only loss of this deck, but we got really good results in this deck version 1. What was necessary on this final opponent was a board wipe. They really aggroed me, and I wasn't able to keep up with them. So our only loss of the night with this deck was that it's just an aggro deck. So I'm going to switch over here to the stats. So we got a 90%. So we got a 90% win rate on this. 9-1 matches. This final one, we just got outclassed in Orzhov way too fast for us for the first time. So that was a 2-minute loss. But everything else played pretty well. People eventually at a certain point also got overwhelmed by this deck, and then on some of them it went out to a good amount. So if you're watching the video at this point, the mono green, that was a win. Selesnya, that was a win. Mono red, that was a win. Another mono green with Vorinclex, that was a win. Lorehold colors, that was a win. Every single color, Alara colors, that was a win. Gruul, or aka Witherbloom, was a win. Mono black was a win. The only one was Orzhov, aka Silverquill. That was the only one, but they aggroed. Black-white aggro. They went a little bit faster than we were able to catch up with them. We needed a board wipe for the final thing, so that might be a way to change the deck here. Add a board wipe or two, just in case things get out of hand. That opponent, their stuff got out of hand pretty fast, like mine, like the deck is getting on its own. But yeah, this is an 50 minutes of gameplay or so from beginning to end. It's all on the recordings here, and the 90% win rate on this deck. Alright, so I need to make myself a note that I'm going to chop out parts of this recording, part of this stream, and it's like 4 different streams. So I made an OWL deck, so I just need to download all of these videos, put them into one coherent one, upload it as an official deck tech, and I've got a new video for that. been streaming for X amount of time. I'm going to start to wind things down, actually. I think it was a good amount of gameplay. But before that, let's do one more crack-a-pack. I have another pack of Neon Dentistry cards right here, so let's open up one more pack. It's getting to be midnight very soon for me, so a good amount of gameplay. Okay, let's open up one more pack. Come on, Planeswalker. Actually, before we do that, what are the cards that we need to be on the lookout for? Let me go over here. Cards we need to be on the lookout for in the new set. Starting with Mythics. So Owl is $2. The Red Dragon 4. Blade of the Oni Saga, $1.60. Hidetsugu, $8. Okay, Jin Gataxias. That one's the big bucks, $14. Junji, the Black Dragon, $5. Kaito, the newest Planeswalker guy, $10. Kodama of the West Tree. I think we have all the directions now, so we need that one. $6. Kura the Green Dragon, only $2. Nashi, Rat Ninja Kid, $4. Tamio, Phyrexian Tamio, $3. Tezzeret, $6. Oh, and then the Emperor herself. Hey, Stevie has this card. I gotta tell Stevie to triple protect that card. That's apparently worth $26. Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot this and tell him right now. He managed to open that card. I gotta tell him that it's good. Just a moment here. Let me send a quick message. Just letting him know he got that out of his packs, so he should definitely protect that card. What else are we on the lookout for? Boseiju, that's a rare, and that's 26. A Ganjo, $4. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Hey, I just opened this one right here, so that's $5. Well, $5. But okay, I got one of those, so that's cool. Farewell, $4. Lion Sash 2. March of Stuff, $6. Mirror Box, $2. Otawara, $9. That's one of the legendary lands. Sokenza, $2. The Reality Chip. I think Stevie has one of these other legendary. I think he's got this one, but he's got it in the. I haven't opened many packs on this set, but I know he has. And I think a Ganjo with the cool art. Yeah, he's got one of these two. I think he's got this one. $8. When we played last time, it was one of these two. Yeah, it's got to be this one. I think he's got this one. So he's got another card that's also some amount of bucks. Very nice. Keep moving on. We can look for some uncommons. Containment Construct, $1. Jukai Naturalist, 85 cents. Secluded Courtyard. Okay, that's the new uncommon. Choose a creature type, add 1 mana of any color, spend this mana only to cast creatures of the color or activate. Right, so the multicolor land, but for creature types, $2. And then all of the various new arts are getting to be pretty valuable. So if you get that island, that's $3 each. If you get that mountain, it's $2 or so. That plains, that swamp. Cool. I didn't open any of those on this pack, but I have one or two on another pack. So those are some cards to watch out for. Let's open some cards as we wrap up the stream for the night. So card cam. Got one more pack to open up. Let's find some cool stuff. Chain Flail Centipede, 3 mana, 2/2. It's one of these sort of like living artifact sort of things. It's a 2/2 by itself, or if you equip it, it gives a creature +2 when it attacks. Papercraft Decoy, so an origami thingy, an origami frog. 2 mana, 2/1. When this leaves the battlefield, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. So leaves the battlefield. So if it gets exiled or bounced or whatever, you can pay 2 and you draw a card. Interesting. Unstoppable Ogre, we opened that in the other pack. Lethal Exploit, opened that in the other pack. Bearer of Memory, 3 mana, Enchantment Human Monk. It still feels a little weird to see enchantments in a place outside of Theros. Were there enchantment creatures in the original Kamigawa? I don't quite know. So it's a 3/2, pay 6 mana, put a +1 on target enchantment creature against trample. So that's a lot of mana, but it's green, and it's only on enchantment creatures, so kind of a big stipulation. There's another one of those Tameo Compleatids. Already have some of those. Grafted Growth, 3 mana, Aura, enchant a land. Put a +1 counter on a creature or vehicle, and then the mana adds 2. So 3 mana to give your mana double mana, plus gives a plus. Cards, even at common, are getting so pushed nowadays. You would have to have 2 separate cards in the old days to do each of these things. Now it's built into one. We got the 7-Tail Mentor, 4 mana, 2/3. When it enters or dies, put a +1 counter on target creature or vehicle. So you can put it on itself, so you get a 3/4. And when it dies, put that counter on something else. Guardians of Oboro, got it on the last pack. Got a flip card right here. This is Azusa's enchantment. So 2 mana, play an additional land, Chapter 1. Chapter 2, gain 3 life, and then when it flips, you get a 3/3 enchantment creature. When this becomes blocked, untap up to 3. So you get some free mana back. We got one of the new shrines, Goshintai of Shared Purpose. 4 mana, 1/3, legendary enchantment creature shrine. This is the one with, technically, shrine is not a creature type, so there is no creature type shrine. It's not a creature type, but they have to write it this way for various reasons. It's a creature, but not a shrine. It's not a shrine creature, so it's weird. Just don't worry about it. But it's not a creature shrine. Vigilance, 1/3. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. If you do, create spirits for each shrine you control. Obviously, if you're playing Shrine Tribal, you can make lots of creatures really fast. Bronze Cudgels. Equipment for 1, pay 2 at the end of turn. Equip until the end of turn. Equip creature gets +X, where X is the number of times this ability has been resolved this turn. So you can pay 2 mana, and the first time your creature gets +1. You pay 2 mana again. Now the creature gets an extra +2. It's resolved twice. So now the creature's +3. You pay it again, the creature gets an extra +3. So 6. If you pay 6 mana, you give the creature +X is the number of times this is resolved. Yeah, you pay 6 mana, you give it +6. So I guess at a certain point it really, really, really scales with a lot of mana. Yes, but then it just gets blocked by an Ornithopter, so it also needs evasion. Then we've got Twin Shot Sniper, 4 mana. Goblin Archer, Artifact Creature, 2/3 with Reach. There's not a lot of red creatures with Reach, are there? Doesn't feel like it. When this enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. So yeah, 2 damage to that one creature that they've got left, or their planeswalker or whatever. Channel, pay 2, discard this, it deals 2 damage to any target. So you got a shock if you don't need it. And then the rare is, come on, give us a good rare. Farewell. Okay, not extremely valuable, but very powerful. What did the thing say over here? Farewell is 475 or so. This is very interesting. 6 mana sorcery. Choose one or more. Exile all artifacts. Exile all creatures. Exile all enchantments. Exile all graveyards. I don't know how long White has been dealing with graveyards. It doesn't feel that long that they've been doing it, but they keep leaning on it. So 6 whole mana. Yeah, it's just a big old board wipe for artifacts, creatures, enchantments, or graveyards. Or selectively, your opponent is dealing with a lot of artifacts. Just get rid of them. Artifacts and enchantments, and even graveyards. So pretty cool. Very cool ethereal art. It's interesting that just the simple word farewell. So it's the first time that name's ever been used on a Magic card. And then the final cards come on a full art land. Nope, but we got a Bloodfell Caves. And then a Kaito token. So with his little mechanical tanuki thing, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a blue or black creature and put it onto the battlefield. So you go tutor for a blue or black creature for free. You go tutor and put it onto the battlefield. Although it's an emblem, so you need to have Kaito do his ultimate, and I don't know how many minuses that is, but that's pretty good if you get that emblem, because obviously emblems are non-interactive at the moment. There's no way to interact with emblems in Magic at the moment. Obviously they will at some point, but for the moment, if this emblem is out, it's there for the rest of the game. Powerful. And at that point, let's wrap it up then. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out. Sorry for the technical difficulties with the stream. I don't know what happened with my connection. I don't know if my Wi-Fi cable is loose or something. And then even my streamer crashed. So let's wrap it up while the getting's good. So on Monday, definitely I've got my video coming out of rebuilding fallen empires. That's coming. I've got the footage recorded. I just need to put it together. It's an hour long. Should I release it as one long hour thing, or should I release it as chunks? I'm thinking of releasing it as chunks. I don't think people are going to stick around for the whole hour, even though I would love it for people that they do, but I don't think they have that kind of time. So I'll probably break it up into some amount of minutes. I haven't cut it down to what the minimum footage is, but I don't think there's a lot of chaff to remove. I think it'll still be pretty long, 40 minutes or something. So I might make it into 15-minute long segments and release part 1, 2, 3 in the next few weeks. I don't know if people will love that. But anyway, I've got that idea coming up. Plus, I've got the recordings of this brand new deck. I'm going to put them all together into one video and release that at some point too. Maybe put Farewell into this deck right now, yeah. That'll be a good removal for everything. I think my voice is starting to go, so let's wrap it up at this point. So thanks everyone for coming to hang out. Don't be a stranger on the Discord. Remember to like everything that I upload, share it with everyone that you know, and we're getting just about 1,600 followers on the YouTube, so that's always good. This has been VM Campos, and I'll see you all next time.